Great to have you along. UB Stadium in Buffalo, home to the Buffalo Bulls. As we'll see, the winners of 5 straight, the Miami, Ohio Redhawks, taking on the winners of 9 straight, the Buffalo Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the... And the Redhawks will put total leather to crank us up. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Buffalo's offense will get the first possession of the game. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like...
There he goes! Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
To the ground. He's got it again. Still running at the 40.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. So difficult to tackle. And what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
It's complete on the right side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. The interception stopped the threat, and the return even better as he crosses midfield and gets it to the 49.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
They'll go to the ground. Picks up the first down, still moving. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Looking downfield, it's Quinn. Oh, they're after him. Grabbed over the middle, it's Brown. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll try to power it in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Back to pass. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Redhawks. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
Number 87, Halsey in the end zone.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Simmons. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Encroachment defense.
Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. Wants to throw on first down. He's got an open man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking to throw on first down. Back open in the middle. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. The Bulls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Out of the gun to give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Well, this defense looked pretty good last week. Of course, they had 2 sacks, and their coaching staff told us they really wanted to be able to build on that. Great news, they've already registered a sack here early in this game.
And the Bulls will punt it away on fourth down. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Boots his first of the day away. He was called on 4 times in the victory last week. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his 7-0 lead. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a man. It's Quinn. It's complete to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Red Hawks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quick release by the QB. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Hunt is on its way. Wants to bring it back. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Sends it back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's going to let it go. Makes the grab right down the middle. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
And, man, it has got to be so rewarding as an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call, and that's exactly what you saw there. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open receiver.
The Bulls are threatening in the red zone.
Brings up 2nd down.
To the air on 2nd down. Under fire. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Snow. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. That's the end of the period. It's Miami, Ohio on top. We've put 1 in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Trying to find the end zone. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Second and goal for the offense. He'll keep it himself. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bulls.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And the extra point was good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Tennessee is on top, but it's not like Peyton Manning or T. Martin are playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by 7 over LSU. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition, and if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. The run to the right. Running to Green. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage. Wants to throw. It's Quinn. Rushes on him. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on third down. And the Redhawks decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Kicks it high and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
And the Bulls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to fire on second down. Right on the money. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Bulls will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Pressure coming. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down. Out of the gun, the inside give. Let's talk for a second about Miami of Ohio. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
And it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out to that?
Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. He'll do it himself. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Red Hawks will snap it on 1st and 10. Unloads quickly. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Quinn. On target. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. Good, right down the boulevard. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Touchdown, Miami. The defense putting points on the board.
Defenses talk all the time about forcing turnovers, and to do that, you got to get so many hats to the football and swarm, and the ball sometimes comes out, and what do? You pick it up, take it back to the house. What a play by the D.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Buffalo, 7.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Looking to fire. Got it set up on the outside. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. With jet sweep pass. Creates a little room. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one.
Yeah, and way to be creative. Way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly. Get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that 1st down. Nice job. Nice play call by the offense.
Gets the back moving. On the direct snap, it's Snow. Across the 45. He's loose. The inside. Touchdown, Buffalo. The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
17, Buffalo, 14.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Red Hawks offense heads to the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Makes the grab on the left. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Motion from the back. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. This time he's got his man.
I know we're a long way up here in the booth, but guys, y'all remember that ball you could throw that whistled? That thing was whistling. It had so many RPMs on it.
Wants to throw it. The throw to the outside is complete. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it's hit triple zeros in a captivating game today in the American. UTSA delivered the knockout blow early in this one, en route to the type of win that can turn some heads there in the American. Trust me when I say the party is on in San Antonio. Always fun to see two of the better programs in the American duke it out. A good barometer for both coaches, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And the Red Hawks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to throw, it's Quinn. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. The Red Hawks really, for the 1st down, they'll mark it at the 34. Did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. They'll run play action. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. Just enough time for one. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Western New York. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been a very evenly played game. Fascinating to see how the rest of this one plays out. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside picturesque UB Stadium.
We've got a good one going here in the 3rd quarter, all tied up as he's set to kick it away. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Quinn. It's complete to the right. Smashes through the tackle. Oh, he's got some space. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got him. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
And the Redhawks will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Off the play fake. Here's a heat. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense got it. They're on the run. The 40, past the 30, the 20. Touchdown, Buffalo. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And how about the defense just straight flipping the script? They got a goal-to-go situation, just trying not to give up a touchdown. You want to give up a field goal, not only do they make a big play, they scoop up the fumble, they take it all the way to the house, and they get a touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the timing just a hair off. So now it's 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Quinn. Quickly to the tight end. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with results of the play. The Redhawks will line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Typically at this spot on the field, you make a fair catch. I'd call that risk aversive, but it is good field position. They'll start this drive going to the air. Finds his man. It's McMillan. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Now the play fake. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Bulls send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. And the Redhawks will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets it out quickly. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. They'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Redhawks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Fears the pressure. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Didn't get anything done. 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Grabbed in the middle. It's Snow. Good pick up, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Bulls can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Lets it fly. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. The Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Grab behind the line. It's McMillan. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. And here comes the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory, but instead he'll set the offense up with great field position. Now this offense is back on the field. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Now they'll run it to the right here. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. This is a most difficult attempt. 59 yards out from the right hash. Absolutely perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
He'll bring it out. It's Simmons. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab. It's Snow. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying play action. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He'll off one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big. That brings up a 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bulls line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Just needs a crack to get a return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Quarterback on the keeper. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Quinn. Makes the grab. Inside the 30. It's a seam wide open. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
1st and goal, Miami, Ohio.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Forward. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Sets up the screen.
And they get the completion and they get out of bounds, which is obviously important to stop the clock. But what's really important now is it's 4th down. And that made it more manageable. But obviously the clock is not as important as making sure you get this 4th down conversion.
Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete. And that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. To the air on 1st down. Got a man, it's McMillan. He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 14, and that's the way you find some room to operate. The give on the counter. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Grabbed in the backfield. It's McMillan. Breaks into the open. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now. Get ready for another one.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Little touch pass to the receiver. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Here comes a 3rd down situation, and the defense hasn't been able to slow them down. Wants to keep it in the air. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. Caught behind the line. It's Snow. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down.
This is so interesting right now watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
Wants to throw on first down. The screen, and watch out. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. That last completion sets him up on second down. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bulls kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. From the gun, running back on the move. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. He'll keep it himself. And again, he gets nothing. This defense is not giving up anything on the goal line. Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Buffalo! They put another one on the board here in the fourth quarter, and how about this team? Just a lone blemish on the resume and about to go to 10-1.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth-quarter lead. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Red Hawks offense heads to the field. Hauls it in. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking downfield, it's Quinn. Pressure coming. And the Heat gets there. And they get it down at the 14-yard line.
This defense right now is pinning their ears back with a huge lead in the fourth quarter, and you're seeing that coming off the edge. They're not even respecting run because they don't have to. They know that this opponent is going to throw the football. They're taking wider splits. They're getting up the field. They're using their speed, and that time tracking the quarterback down for a big sack.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. Second down, he'll throw it. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Going back to the well, another deep ball. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Makes it past the marker. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Rides to back and leaves it. Can't get him to the ground. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Bring in the heat. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. That took every ounce of leg strength he had to sneak that one into the left corner. And now the lead is even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Perry. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. Scanning the field, it's Quinn. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. He gets it up across the 20 to the 22 before he's pushed out of bounds. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. They get to him as he throws. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. Rush is on him. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Touchdown Bulls. And they turn it into a defensive score. That score pushes us out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak.
Great heads-up play by the defender there. He saw the ball on the ground, didn't just jump on it, was able to scoop it up, had a convoy, and led him for a touchdown.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th.
41, Miami, Ohio, 20.
Looking for blockers. And the returner will be brought down. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. To the ground with the back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. To the air on 2nd down. Got a man, it's Brown. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And the Redhawks want to pick up the tempo. Looking to throw, it's Quinn. Fires to the tight end. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
At the 32-yard line. And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. They'll run the screen. That play won't make the highlight reel except in the coaches' meetings as he works his way to the 39.
At the 39. 3rd down coming.
Wants to throw on third. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Has to get there to move the sticks. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. The Redhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. Got to get everybody to the line and spike it to stop the clock. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. Trying to set up the screen. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Wide open downfield. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse,